Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Christian Yelich, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap. Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
And that one upstairs. Fought off foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Caballero stands at second with no outs. Steps on the bag for one. He's in there. Yandy Diaz now. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Slice to right. That's a base hit. Run scores.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
They get the out on a Rosarena. And there's 2 down. And now it's Jose Siri.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Foul ball there. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter,
The pitch.
Yelich.
And that one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. Ripped on a line. Siri makes the grab, one down.
Batting second. No left.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra big.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Gone. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. And the pitch. Yeah, that's outside. 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Snap throw down to second. Palacios gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ripped to first. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Taylor Walls in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. Strike two.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Got it. And two away now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Caballero in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Harold Ramirez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. Two-0. That's towards center. Mitchell makes the grab, and that is that. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in. Littell back to work. Swung on, belted. Siri going back on this one. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
The right field.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Late on that fastball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
The wind and the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And there's a foul ball. And that one hammered back there. It's a bomb. His 18th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
On the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Touches down. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's safe.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
On a line out towards center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We play 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Now here is Yandy Diaz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind to kick the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate and patience.
There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Diaz coming home. He will score, and the Rays have the lead. 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. That one catches the zone. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. Got the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Richie Palacios next to him for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering upstairs. Francisco Mejia waiting for a turn at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it. He makes the grab. And that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter.
The pitch.
Christian Yelich.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. Squeezes it, and there's one down. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. The other way. And in one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. Safe. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Digging in, Willie Adames. In the air, right side. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-3. And he's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Now a chance for Sal Frelick. Palacios makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. Hoskins pushes it foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Adames at third with 2 away. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-3, and that's a 2-out double. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And here is Garrett Mitchell. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 5 and the Rays 3. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 4th, and now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. Ashby back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Taylor Walls. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Brewers leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. That one laced to center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 down.
Harold Ramirez.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. First pitch misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Save! Wide throw, and it gets away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
First and second, 1 out. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And that one is inside ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the pitch. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That's inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is downstairs. Ramirez over at second. Diaz over at first with 1 away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Strike 3, got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New arm out of the bullpen, Abner Uribe.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball. Ahmed Rosario in the on-deck circle. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Rosario in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering way upstairs. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Joseph Ortiz. Welcome in. John Chambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. This is Bryce Terang. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Diaz on a second. They get one. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Yelich out on the play. That is the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Richie Palacios. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Palacios measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And it's even up.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. To third, and he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Down to third baseman, Taylor Walls. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up.
That's the ball.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 6-5. Harold Ramirez at the dish. That one missing inside. And another ball. Chris with Joel Payams taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here comes a pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hoskins moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. You're watching Brewers. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jackson Chourio.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one out to right. Drops into the glove. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. Now one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Slap the other way, foul. On a strike, the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 7-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One down. Sal Fralin now at the plate. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered center field. Palacios ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that one fouled off. Frelick on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Littell won't go any further. And
Now
the Rays,
pitching for Tampa Bay,
they go to the bullpen. Taj
number 45.
Bradley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz.
0-1.
The 0-1. Slice down the right side. The 0-2. Rosario tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 8, the Rays 6. Back here in Milwaukee, top 6. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
On the ground. Terang gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. And now it's Jose Siri. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 0-1.
0-1.
The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. It's a bomb. 3rd home run of the season. It's 8-7. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 8-7. Major League Baseball. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort already.
Oh, he gloves it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes, line drive, caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Christian Yelich. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chorio now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And he swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Diaz. Inning over. Brewers go down quietly. They still lead it, though, 8-7. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Richie Palacios. Strike 1. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here. And we're starting over. It's 8-8.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Francisco Mejia. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one pulled foul. On the ground to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Taylor Walls. That's hard hit on the line. Mitchell calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Caballero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two down, nobody on. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 9-8. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Obi Milner.
Just trying to keep this one close.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 9-8 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 9-9. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Adames now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's ripped. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Line drive, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, right field. Siri in position. Squeezes it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Number 5. Garrett
2 on, 1 out. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Fought off foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And fouled off. Adames on third. Frelick at first. 1 gone. And he can't come up with it. 1 at second. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. On to first. Save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now Joseph Ortiz. That one down the line. Walls throws to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. As the lefty gets to work. That's inside. And that's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Randy Arozarena up next for the Rays. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Throw over to first. Low. Back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. So the tying run at second. Right side. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. 10-10.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here goes the runner, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Kicks and deals. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw, and they got him. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 10-10 tie. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The wind and the pitch.
Now playing first.
Turan in the box now, takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight.
That one is absolutely belted, and it one-hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Fouled off. He was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Headed down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. And now the lefty runner takes off for third. Ground ball up the middle. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
At the plate, Jackson Chourio. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swung on, belted. Palacios going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 11-10.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped to short. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Brewers 11, the Rays 10.